Wait, what day number is that? 11? Was it? Yeah, it must be 11. Pardon?
We'll get to the line.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're doing day 11 now. And what day is it now? Like 13 or 14 or something? Yeah, it's like day 13 or 14 now, but we're doing day 11 because we're behind. And so day 11 we had to drive from Springfield to Flint, Michigan. And the plan was originally to stop in at Chicago and go to Millennium Park and have pizza. Whoopsie daisy. But that didn't happen because we decided to sleep in, and then we didn't go to Chicago because we probably would have been dead.
And the traffic would have been crazy.
And
crazy on the outskirts.
apparently the traffic would have been bad, so we didn't do it, which was a bit of a bummer, but that's just what happened. And then we drove, and then we drove a bit more, and then we drove, and then we got there. Apparently.
We drove along the shore of Lake Michigan, but didn't actually see the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Yep. So apparently we drove along the shore of Lake Michigan, but we were behind the trees so we couldn't see it. But here's a fact, I didn't actually know there was a lake there. I thought that was the ocean. Turns out they just got huge motherfucking lakes here. Huge lakes. Like, I thought Lake Tahoe was big. I mean, that's not even a lake, that's a pond. Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was not. And then what was the other one? Lake Erie or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we drove by a few lakes that we didn't see. And apparently, so I had for lunch, or breakfast or something, I don't even know, a coffee, an extra tall coffee, and I'm not joking, it literally is as tall as your head. An extra tall coffee for $2.20. And it was massive. So we stopped at this truck stop, food stop, thingamajig. And it was insane. They had like milkshake makers, bring all the boys to the yard. Why didn't you laugh? Come on, that was funny.
Sing it right.
No, I did it perfectly. Anyway, but I didn't need a milkshake to bring all the boys to the yard, so I got a coffee. And he got, what'd you get?
Corn dog.
He got a corn dog, but we were going to a festival that night. I'm like, why don't you just get one at the festival? But anyway, I don't tell him what to do, so that's just, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. And I got a Monster strawberry whipped cream flavoured. They're Monster. Okay, in Australia we have probably 5 different flavoured Monsters. They've got about 25 different flavours over here. So my plan is just to try them all one at a time. I don't think I'm going to be able to because we've only got 22 days left, but you know what I mean. And so I got one of each of those. So I had the coffee while I was driving, and then what drinks did you get? Another, oh yeah, and you got another Starbucks, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, why don't you try something else? Because you're going to just have the same thing the whole time here. And he's like, I'll do what I want. Not really like that, but you know, anyway. Because I'm struggling. I'm looking at the whole selection. I'm like, there's no way I can possibly have this all. Someone's got to help me. And no one's helping me.
I don't drink energy drinks, or I don't drink soft drinks.
Yeah.
It's either iced coffee or water. They got one freaking iced coffee, don't they? So, stuff to America. Get your iced coffee game together.
We could get. They don't even have Big M's, do they?
No.
Why?
There's quick chocolate.
I thought Big M was American, but apparently they don't even have Big M's here. They've got Nesquik, and I thought Nesquik was Australian.
Yeah.
I thought Nesquik and Milo were Aussie things, but they have Nesquik here, but they don't have Big M. Anyway, getting off track. So then we drove, and then that was the night we stayed in Flint, yeah?
Yeah.
And we got there and it was dodgy as hell. It wasn't as dodgy as the first place, but we got there and I was like, oh man. And we pulled up truckies place for truckies to stop in the middle of nowhere. And we pulled up, and there's like all these little, I'm probably wrong here, but I'm just gonna say like Cadillacs and stuff around us. They weren't Cadillacs, were they? Anyway, there was these cars around us, and I swear there was this girl standing at this guy's window, and I thought for sure, I'm like, oh my god, this is where hookers have sex with their peoples. I thought it was like a place for prostitutes and hookers and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh, just don't come over to our window. And then we went in, and the guy was just like, he was just not customer friendly or anything. Like, he was just like, he was having a nap in his chair, and he was scary, and I did not like him. And then we went in our room. What did our room look like at this one? Oh yeah, it wasn't good. And I think that, did I start drinking then?
Yeah.
Then something happened and things happened and I can't remember what. See, this is why we have to do them on the day, because I've got no memory of 2 days ago. That's gone now. But I started drinking. So first I was mixing my watermelon. Well, mixing it with Gatorade first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was drinking, and I can't remember if I had a shower before or after. I thought I had one before. Maybe I didn't have one before.
I think you have one before you started drinking. You might have had the Gatorade with it, but you didn't have the energy drink with it.
Okay, yeah. I started drinking. I had a shower, and the shower was like, smelled like rotten egg. It was, I couldn't breathe in there. I had to hold my breath while I had my shower, and it was just so disgusting. I didn't know what it was, and like the ground was like all, like you could feel that the bath wasn't clean on the bottom of your feet, and yeah, I didn't know if it was the water or not, so I was like freaked out. But then, so I finished my shower and got out of there. No, because I thought I had my first shower when I got back, because I was drunk, and it wasn't as bad because I was. Oh no, that was the other night here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was disgusting. And then I think we were gonna have dinner, but then we didn't. And then we were running late for some reason. And then we kind of got lost. Because it was at like a county fair in the middle of nowhere, and you know the internet's not very good out here, so the GPS wasn't very good. I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna be late, blah 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 blah. But then it turns out there was another act before them, which I didn't know. Steve found that out. What's that? Oh, it's just the garden place. And then we got there. And holy crap, it was like Hillbilly Central. It was like full on, outside in the mud, big puddles of mud. Like my shoes got completely covered in mud, and there were hillbillies and weird people everywhere. And it was one of those country friggin' things. And like they had like farm animals, and I had to go to the toilet in the Portaloo, what do you call it? Portaloo, and oh, it was disgusting. Oh, I went through about 4 before I found one that didn't have a poo in it. It was pretty gross. And yeah, it was in the middle of the country. It was a fair with a few rides and heaps of